Hey everybody, we are excited for this week's Song of the Week. This one is called Spy Song. And I'm going to go ahead and just start by playing it for you live so you can see how it sounds, if it's something you'd like or you know somebody would like it. And then I'm going to show you some tricks into learning it really, really fast. It's actually much easier than it looks. So here it is, Spy Song. Okay, I hope you really liked that. One of the things I'd like to show you is the trick to writing some really good pieces is making something simple that's not going to take you forever to learn. And part of the trick is making it fit the hands really well. So the patterns, so it goes like this. When I go up with both hands. Your hands aren't having to do two different things. That just confuses the head. Again. So these things actually make it really easy. The other thing is how to take and repeat stuff so that it doesn't sound like you're just repeating everything, but it still gives it variety. So a couple of tricks is do it up higher. So let's take a look real quick at the sheet music, and then I'll show you some tricks here. So if I close this and I come over to the Piano Marble library and I go into Song of the Week, you'll see this right here, Song of the Week, or you can just search for Spy Song. But I'll just open the Song of the Week and it's 2/21, today's date. We'll go to Spy Song. And then over here you can see a PDF. If I click on that PDF, it opens here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show it in this window where I can see the whole thing. And I want to write on this music, so I'm going to take the Snipping Tool and I'll just highlight this, snip that out, and I'll take my marker. And what I want to do first is just take a look at this little section here. So this is the A section. Notice it comes all the way down to here, and so this little part is the A section. Over here, I'm going to just highlight the B section, so you have to learn this section. And then we're back to the A section. And then over here, we'll just grab this in a blue pen, if I can get a blue pen, and you have to learn the coda. So really, this is already done. Once you learn this, it's already done. And there's some repeated stuff in here that'll make this super easy to learn. And a lot of this has repeated stuff. So let me really quickly show you that repeated stuff and show you how little you really need to learn on this piece. So I'm going to start from scratch, and let's just mark in yellow the things you have to learn. We start off with this section here, which is, let me play it on the piano. You'll notice the next part. It's the same thing, it's just instead of doing that, it goes down to there. So instead of this, it goes to there. So back up to my music, let's just erase the stuff that we don't, whoops, I want red. We don't need to learn this because it's already learned. All we have is these next two notes. That's the only change. And in the left hand, you have dun, dun, which is that chord, and only your thumb moves up to that note. Notice the pinky just keeps playing the same thing over and over, and the left hand, or the thumb here, just changes from that note to that note. So now if we come back up here, and let's say you do need to learn the first chord and that one going up, but notice you don't even need to learn all this stuff because it's just repeated stuff. But you do need to know this one, do-do-doom. Let me show you that on the piano. So after you get done with this, you go, all right, so we can do that, and then everything else is repeat. Well, guess what? This is exactly the same thing. So, oh, my marker broke. So we don't need to know any of that. Over here, we do have a new section. The B section goes like this. And then it has the same rhythm. And so that is all new material. We do need to learn that. But the left hand, when you do this, you have this James Bond theme. I don't know if you heard it when I was playing it. And that James Bond theme just keeps repeating. So it's only 2 bars, and then everything else is just repeat, repeat. So you don't need to learn any of that again, but we do need to learn this little section here that goes, and then it repeats the same thing, exactly the same thing. And then we come over to the next page, and let's take a look. This one here is exactly the same as the A section, so you don't need to learn any of that. Now this guy is new. Do-do-doom. Well, actually this isn't, because you've been using that, but the right hand copies it. So actually I'm going to mark that off too. You really don't need to learn that because it's easy. And this is all the same. You've learned all this. You've learned all this already. That's all old material. This is all old material. This one, however, is new. You do need to learn that. This one's old, and you do need to learn this. Now, if you take a look, if you back up, take a look at all you have to learn. There is not that much stuff to learn. So many repeated things. If you can figure out the patterns, it makes it super easy. So here's how I recommend learning this. You go into Piano Marble, you go into the practice mode, go into mint slicing, and just work your way down all of these stars until you get 100% on every single one of those. And you will have the song ready. So I hope you like Spy Song this week. So this will be a fun week. Next week, I'm going to give you a heads up. There's a new song that I started writing on Friday, and I put some time in this morning. I'm super excited about it. It will be ready for you. I'm going to make an advanced, a medium, and a beginning version of the song. It'll be unveiled next Monday at the Song of the Week, and I'll give you the title. The title is Lighter Than Helium. We'll see you guys next week.